Up that score. Actually, I already did it. That's right before the last game ended. Rifkin is so on the ball for this broadcast. Welcome, one and all, for Game 3 in the Kaspersky King of the Hill Arena. This is Rifkin. I am, of course, casting with the lovely, the handsome Nostalgia Talix. And spawning here in the upper right corner of the map on Whirlwind, if you will, it's the red Protoss player, White Raw.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, as our blue Terran player playing for Team Evil Geniuses, we have ThorZain.
And folks, it's been pointed out to me through Skype, through my casting partner, I have not been doing First Blood. Rifkin has been letting you down. This game, my focus will be on doing First Blood.
If I see it, I will just say it myself, too. Let's be like, First Blood.
Yeah, and we do special shout-outs from time to time, but I do want to give another big shout-out to Geek Abaddon. Thank you much for coming to the channel, man. This guy's been around BaseTradeTV for quite some time as well. You guys, well, I'll probably recognize a lot of people here on the channel have mod status. There is no sort of trials you have to go through to get mod status here in BaseTradeTV because we don't have subscriptions, we don't have icons we can offer. We are more than happy to award mod status to those of you that tune in for regular broadcasts, for those of you that help contribute to the chat and make this an awesome experience, because I have said from day one, we only do half the work. The other half is involving the community, involving you guys to help make this channel the best it can be. So as always, we're looking for feedback, we're looking for advice to make our broadcast better for you, but you guys being here in chat is awesome. Just thank you so much for those who are participating today.
Yeah, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. It's always such a pleasure to be here and be involved in this community.
Well, that's why I embed the chat onto the between game screen. I want people to see, like, hey, look, these are the guys helping make the channel what it is. We cannot individually shout out every single person. That would be, well, it would be possible, but improbable to make that happen. So
we wouldn't be casting if we did that.
Yeah.
Well, we can see the probes moving out, but first I have to give a congratulations to Andelis in chat for saying so. You know what I mean?
Hi, first time caller here today. I don't know what it is, but I love it so far. Awesome. Thank you, man. Glad you're enjoying it. ThorZain, though, you know what, Talix? I would love if he went for Banshees again. It didn't really, like, the Banshees did not win him that game by any means. In fact, they were quite probably the most ineffective units that whole game. The best thing they did was help him snipe off a base. But yeah, if he went for Banshees again in that early cloak, it might catch White Raw off guard, especially on a map like Whirlwind. But sadly, ThorZain, with no scouting, doesn't know which direction White Raw came from.
Well, White Raw did put down a forward pylon here towards the bottom left-hand side of the corner. He did scout exactly where ThorZain was, so we'll have to see what his decisions are going to be here. The Mothership Core does finish up. He is saving up a little bit of minerals. Do you think we might be seeing something like a Twilight Council or a Proxy Stargate? There it is!
Okay. I want to talk to you guys why this is such a big deal. So White Raw, if you look up like Imba builds, Ghostu builds, or any sites like that, they call this the White Raw build because he was really the first person not just to utilize it, but to make it effectively his own. Now, whether he follows this up with extra 2 gates and goes for an all-in is yet to be seen, but he'll go for an Oracle from this. And if he goes for an Oracle with extra gates, oh man, Talix, if this is 3 gates behind this is like that really sexy all-in. That is White Raw's all-in. It is his.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say that one Hellion got so close to actually scouting the Proxy Stargate, and he's moving around the bases, just trying to see if he can find it. But there we go. The Stargate is going to be finishing up. The Mothership Core is here in the base. He does see that the Starport is down. It is making a medevac right now. The Oracle is being chrono boosted out. And, I mean, like, if ThorZain does put down, like, a Viking at this point, it can be really good. But you know what? He has a Widow Mine. A well-placed Widow Mine could effectively stop this. Actually, he did actually end up canceling the Oracle and actually transitioned now into Phoenixes, which I think was probably a good read from White Raw.
A curious choice, too, because there's a bit of a blind read, too. This could have been like, I don't really want to dedicate so much to an all-in and try and reel back off this. He did only go for 2 gates instead of 3, only the 3rd one just now coming in. But Phoenix first, actually, oh, Talix, I think this is some weird metagaming that just came out of White Raw. Let me explain this a little bit further while the drop comes here. Or maybe I'll explain it after. Hang on, he's got to pick this drop off. There is a Widow Mine with this. He needs detection. If the Oracle's forced to come home and act with Envision, oh man, to pick up this Widow Mine. White Raw, without a natural expansion, can't do anything about this Widow Mine just yet. He will get the medevac, but not when it's full. Might still? 3 Marines inside do go down.
Yeah, that actually lasted a lot longer than I expected it to. But there we go. The Marine's still here. Going to be able to do some damage, but not enough. Not even to take off the shields of that one Stalker. And it does get picked up right now. The supply is 43 to 41 in favor of ThorZain. But you know what? Whiterun still has that
Oh,
Stargate.
Whiterun needs to evacuate the probes. There's that timing everyone counts on, and Whiterun may have miscounted. Oh, we saw the evacuation a little too late. Nicely done, though. Minimizes the losses. But okay, to explain the metagaming option I was talking about, because the Cloaked Banshee came up first last game, I think Whiterun may have panicked and be like, wait a minute, if a Cloaked Banshee comes at me when I go for an Oracle, I'm not going to be able to defend it, so he goes for the Phoenix first to make sure he's got the anti-air capabilities that he needs. But 2 Oracles now coming across the field here. There's not enough Marines, there's not enough anti-air, the Viking is not quite out, but when it does come out, I'll have to contend with the Phoenix for just a second. That Tango will go down, and while that Widowmine did a ton of damage, these Oracles are equally doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, they're doing so much right now. That Widowmine is still in the base. I think it just went off again and got another 5 kills.
And meanwhile, the Widowmine in the opposite side of the field did go off, and you're right. Oh, he didn't clean this up. He brought the Oracle home, but Whiterun never cleaned this up. A small mistake may cost him the game. He's now coming across the field with Stalkers, of course, and there's nothing on the ground to deal with this. A bit of an early game base trade. This is like the least basiest trade ever, but it's happening on BaseTradeTV.
There you go. All right, well, that medevac still is alive. There still is 5 Marines inside of it, but there are Stalkers in the base of ThorZain.
As long as ThorZain has Widowmines on the field, Whiterun is in constant danger, not just at home, but even onto the defense. These will one-shot Stalkers.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like that Widowmine did get another 2 kills. It's about ready to finish up. Less than 10 seconds going. We're going to have to see whether or not that's going to get another big hit off. And it is... A lot of those probes aren't even mining for
AFK probes.
Oh,
and he gets the ones that are mining too. Like, that really sucks here. This could be the end of the game, guys. It comes down to the dancing these Stalkers can do. If they pick off every single SCV and continue to pick off mules, Whiterun will win the game. But if he has to dance around this Widowmine, that's it. He's down. He's had an... Oh my god, the supply depot block! ThorZain just won the game with supply depots!
Wow, you never think you're going to hear that one, but yes, he did just win the game with supply depots. And back at home, Whiterun made a big mistake. A lot of the probes weren't even actually mining. He had about 3 mining back at his main base. So, a great win and a good victory there for ThorZain.
Oh my god. People in chat saying ThorZain not playing so good since he got a girlfriend. To that I say, forget you guys. Look what just happened. Really well done. But that's not it. We're not done yet. It's a best of 5, so we still got at least 1 more game to go. I would love, Talix, I want this to go to 5 games so badly.
Oh, so badly. I can't even tell you. That means I am cheering for